Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're going deep. We live in a world that feels designed to distract us. Think about that for a second. We are connected 24/7 with notifications and alerts, constantly vying for the smallest sliver of our bandwidth. And in this noise, we lose the very thing that drives exceptional results. Focus. Focus is not just about trying harder. It's an architecture. It's an inner game. And today, we're going to use a simple analogy that perfectly captures what this journey looks like. Today, we're going to break down how you build concentration, how you get into that zone, and how you ensure every single action you take matters. We have a simple, powerful framework, and it starts with preparation, it moves into minimalism, and it finishes with prioritizing the vital few. Let's get into it. One, mental preparation. The first step is what we call mental preparation. The temptation when we want to be focused is to just start working. But that's a rookie mistake. A professional athlete doesn't walk onto the field and start running plays at 100%. They have a warm-up. They have a ritual. Your mind is no different. The lesson here is simple. Before any important work, create a focus ritual. This is not just a suggestion. It's cognitive conditioning. You have to tell your brain, hey, we are shifting states. The shallow work is over. The deep work begins. So, how do you do it? The title on the screen gave you the toolbox. Use breathing, posture, or stillness to shift your state. Before you open your laptop, try this. Sit up straight. Take 5 slow, deep breaths. Simply observe your own stillness for 1 minute. When you do this repeatedly, you are training your brain. This signals your brain that it's time to focus. Repetition conditions deep concentration. Remember, focus doesn't begin when you start writing or coding or designing. Focus begins before the work starts. 2. The challenge and the enemy. Okay, so you have prepped your mind. The next problem is the environment. We are living in a digital jungle, and if you don't defend your attention, it will be stolen from you piece by piece. This leads us to digital minimalism. This is probably the hardest step for people, but it is the most critical. You cannot be focused if your pocket is buzzing every 15 seconds. You have to remove digital distractions. You must silence notifications, close emails, and limit social media. This is aggressive language because the environment is aggressively attacking you. You have to look at your attention in a new way. Focus is not an infinite well you can draw from whenever you want. Attention is a finite resource. Think of it like a battery. Every notification is a small percentage draining from your power. If you are constantly distracted, you have zero power left for the real work. The hardest truth you need to accept: your phone is not an ally on focus. In fact, during deep work, it is your greatest enemy. You have to protect your attention aggressively. Do not check your phone just for a second. Put it in Do Not Disturb, or put it in another room. 3. The practical execution. So, your mind is primed. Your environment is clean. The final piece of the puzzle is a rule that simplifies everything. The 3 priorities rule. This is about strategic focus. It's about deciding what truly matters. Focus is not just about saying yes to one thing. It's about saying no to the hundreds of other decent ideas that are trying to pull you away. Here is the rule. Choose 3 priorities each day, no more. Everything else is secondary. The common mistake we all make is having a to-do list with 20 items. When you have 20 things to do, you spend your time overwhelmed and shallow working on all of them, but finishing none. Realize this. Focus comes from deliberate choice. It doesn't come from doing more, but from doing less. By forcing yourself to narrow it down to the critical few, you force clarity, and clarity creates execution. When you know your top 3 shots, you don't hesitate. You take them. This is not about being perfect. It's about building the system that allows your best work to come through. Mental prep, digital minimalism, 3 priorities. Practice these 3 steps and you won't just try to be focused. You will be focused. That's it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for listening and for engaging with this community. We talk about this a lot here. Focus, discipline, and building a powerful mentality. This is not just theory. It's a commitment. This is the inner work, the real work. So, join the grind. Take these steps this week. Build your court. Silence the noise and execute. If this resonated with you and you want to continue this journey, do me a favor. Like this video, bookmark this episode, and subscribe. Your support helps me keep bringing you these deep dives. I'm Gamil, and I will see you on the next one. Let's get to work.